Hi friends, it's Velvet. I am back with a haul. This is from ahouseofbooks.com. I have bought from them before. You've seen some of my hauls. I decided to get, well, I wanted one thing from them, and it was this, the Gathered Paper Crafting Kit. They do, I think it's a monthly kit, and I'm not a subscriber. I don't really have the money to do, a monthly kit, but this month being June, they were doing a special where they were allowing you to get their kit for the exact same price as if you subscribed. So I jumped on that, and then I was getting one more thing from them, so I kind of jumped on that too. I have not looked at the kit, but I will say that I know what's in here. This is what this is separate from the kit, so I'll show you what I got. I am a sucker for old photos. I think you probably know that. If you're new here, you may not, but I just absolutely love old photos. I always have since I was a kid. My whole family is, they love photos, and I would, when we visited Grandma's house, I would sit down with her photo albums and go through them. I probably had them all memorized, but they're pretty. Of course, I scan all of these so I can make them available to others, and I can use them in my digital designs as well. Maud Cummins when young. She's pretty. Oh, she's pretty too. Aunt Nan. Let's see. Oh, isn't that lovely? So that was something separate from the Gathered kit. So, thank you. Enjoy. All right, so we've got a little pocket of some cool things that were cut from magazines and things. So cool. Neat. Just gonna kind of set them off to the side. You get some real stamps, used stamps, very nice. This is cute, and of course you can use that. And then in here, I don't want to open it right now, but just because then it comes undone. But you've got a puzzle piece, you've got a tassel, you've got a couple of little tags, button, there's more puzzle pieces, all little kind of doodads in here, little charms, and some baubles. Very cool. This is a little package of just some, little scrap things that were probably left on a desk after, after just making a journal page or something. I love doing that too. I'll show you mine. Here's what mine looks like. Just, a bag of things that you can put on tags and stuff. I love that. And then you have this. It's got some lace and stuff. Some thread. This is nice for putting like behind pictures to just give it some oomph. Especially if your picture has a lot of the same colors as your background and you just want to kind of lift it away so it doesn't fade into the background. Oh, this is nice. Some dyed fabrics. This is cool. And lace. Oh, I love this. A little bag. So cute. Let's see. Let's go this. This is wallpaper. Well, that's a nice roll of some wallpaper that you can, you know, take apart, make into pages if you want. And then here's another one. This is pretty. Got a nice full doily here. So pretty. This is a pattern from a magazine, it looks like. Yeah. It's one of those nice large ones. Pretty cool. Pinafore neck trim, pocket, apron gore. Neat. And you've got an actual full pattern. This is the whole thing here. That's fun. Very fun. Oh, look at this. Isn't that neat? Leave me a note. What do you think I should do with this? Would you put it on a cover? What would you do with it? Would you split it up? Cool. There's a little paper doily. And then a larger rectangular paper doily. That is pretty. Let's put it the right way. That's neat. What do we have here? That's a cool envelope. Look at that. And what do we have inside it? Oh, some vintage stuff. Look at that. Part looks like an old recipe, typewritten, maybe pulled from an old book. You know, like one of those neighborhood books that they put together. Oh, cool picture. An old check. I love old checks. 1946. Flashcard. Cool. This is kind of delicate, so. Very neat. I can't tell what year. It's probably on that letter. I'm not sure, but that's some really cool vintage stuff to use. And then we've got a couple of book pages here. And we've got, okay, let's see. Oh, this is neat. Look at that. Look at that vintage trim. Isn't that cool? Love, love, love. Oh, we've got lots and lots of paper here. I'll just give you an idea of, oh my gosh, there's so much. Some old book pages. I mean, I've got a ton of book pages, but these are, of course, going to be different from anything I have, and that's what I love about that. I mean, just, you know, just so different. See, I don't have, none of this is going to be the same as anything that I have. So, just so cool. Isn't this wonderful? Oh, I just love it. Love it, love it. I cannot wait to use this kit. Love that this is connected. That's cool. It's quite a nice variety. And the colors are a nice variety too. So you get the whiter color and you get the darker color, the more vintage looking. Cool. Isn't that pretty? And then just some old, these are just bigger note cards. Just different papers. Nice ads. I love the old ads. It's still got the string attached from the binding. That's cool. I love that you can see the old cars here. 1895. Very cool. Look at that. And then, let's see, what is this? Directly drawn with tulle. What do we have? Ooh, now that is some really neat thin paper. And more. These are coffee dyed. This is coffee dyed here. You can tell. Plus I can smell it kind of. Some coffee dyed paper. Very neat. Look at this. Look at these. Cool. Just some printed things that I don't have. Oh, I love this envelope. My goodness, I am just loving this package. It just keeps going on and on. Assorted book pages, vintage. Collection of book pages from typography, title pages, end papers, index pages, and more. 50 plus. My goodness. This is quite a nice package. Okay. Goodness gracious. Oh, I love these things. You know what I do with these end pages? I copy these. And then I end up using them as, so I scan these in and then I make them 8.5 by 11 and I use them as the B-sides of, digitals that I make because, or the, the base of the digitals that I make because they're a perfect color. Look at these. Oh my gosh, these are so wonderful. You've got some, what is to me a foreign language, but since I speak English, and some of these recipes, got poetry. Oh my gosh, I am loving this kit. Dictionary or encyclopedia. Oh my gosh, so that is that for the kit. And yowza. So again, this is the Gathered Paper Crafting Kit from ahouseofbooks.com. So yeah, you see what it's got. I don't know what they've got left. If anything, I'll try. I may actually get this up before some of the other recordings that I've done so that you can see this, and that way if you want it, you can snag it off of their site. And if you haven't, you know, gone to their site to see other things, you should. They've got some really cool stuff there. They have pretty good prices. They run good sales. You know, and it's a small shop, so I like supporting those small places. And they've got unique stuff, so that's cool. I mean, you know, this is all stuff that I don't already have, so that's cool. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in and for hitting like and subscribing. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. Bye.